And these are murdered dead animals. Didn't want to die. So, what goes through a person's mind as we're reaching in and grabbing pieces of dead flesh from animals? Animals that didn't want to die, and they were not sacrificed. They had their lives taken. It's called murder. When you cut someone's throat with a knife without them wanting that. Are we conditioned to believe this is real food that's healthy for us? Are we just browsing the shelves for what? Taste and pleasure? There's lots of other cruelty-free foods we can eat. Right, so I used to eat this shit. Well, I used to eat this crap all the time before when I was blind. I'm going to show you how easy it is to reach into a cabinet and choose something cruelty-free. See? Anyone can do it. Look, all these people reaching in, grabbing cruelty-free products. I know there's compassion and kindness in all of you. Carefully put your lettuce in the bag. Cruelty free. Sorry. Cruelty free. Even the local police department are buying hummus and have been wandering around the fruit and vegetable section. Hopefully not for me. So many different plant-based options, and guess what? The added bonus of being kind and compassionate and not contributing towards suffering is your health. Isn't that a shock? All these delicious fruits and vegetables are actually good for you, and that's a reward for having mercy on the animals, showing them compassion and kindness. Do you know how many different recipes you can make with all this healthy, fresh food? So what do all the kind, compassionate, caring people see here? What have we been conditioned to see? What did our families, our schools tell us what we see here? Is this food? Is it healthy for you? Does anyone suffer for us to enjoy the taste of cheese? I remember someone saying to me when I was a child, one of the worst things you could steal in this world would be milk from a baby. This would be the worst kind of theft. So when I look at that, what I'm seeing right here, this is stolen from the baby. This is stolen from cows. The babies are killed and we steal their milk for taste and pleasure because there's nothing else in front of us right now other than taste and pleasure. Oh gosh, all these olives look amazing. The only problem is it's $10 a pound. It's like super expensive, man. Are we seriously like animals wandering around the store for food? What about bread? Do we see any cruelty here? So I was in a store a few days and I said to the guy, do you have any cruelty-free options? No animals. He said, yes, we have fish. Well, just a heads up to the world out there, animals are sentient, and the fish are just like animals. They have a brain, a central nervous system, they feel pain, love, they get hungry, they don't want to die, they want to be with their families and live just as long as you and me. So fish have such a harder life than us. They live in an ocean where everyone's trying to eat everyone, and the only way they can survive is stay with their families, live in the coral, etc., etc. And what does mankind do? Throws in big nets, or a hook, pulls them out of the water and by their face, and then they suffocate to death, and we rip them to pieces and eat them. The same as animals, right? We spread their body parts out with seasoning, just like we've been told to do. Can you imagine suffering your entire life and you end up tossed in the reduced section? I'm ashamed of mankind. You think there's anything that makes our purchasing choices easier? 88 cents maybe? Well, I'll say it. Rest in peace, my friends. I promise to always go out of my way to try and educate the world of the suffering and horrors we face in this life. And I can only apologize on behalf of everyone for the ignorance, selfishness, putting taste over the value of life. Isn't that perfect right there? No one can see that. There's a little wake-up call for you people. So what's wrong with dairy? Like cheese, for example. If there was any kind of suffering or cruelty in cheese, how can I get you to buy cheese? I wonder. What about yogurts? Is there anything wrong with yogurt? Isn't the dairy kind of milk in these products? We all know what's wrong with milk, right? We steal the baby's milk, kill the baby, and steal the milk. Doesn't that sound wrong? So to my left here, I have regular dairy milk, and to the right is all the different types of plant-based milks which are non-dairy. So this is the difference between choosing kindness and compassion to the right or contributing to cruelty to the left, and this is why it would be cruelty. So in the dairy industry, cows don't naturally give milk. They have to be forcibly impregnated, and the female babies every year are put back into that enslavement and given a milk replacer because mankind needs the milk, so we're stealing the milk. And if the cow has a male baby, the males are actually sometimes killed a few hours old or a few days old for veal. If you've ever eaten veal, it's really tender meat because they're a baby and you're paying for a baby. So when we purchase dairy products, we're directly responsible, with blood on your hands, for their suffering and death. So this is why you shouldn't consume dairy. So let's take a look at the compassionate side. So we have the oat milk. It's kind of very creamy. Let's see at the top here we have soy milk. And as we come down, I see almond milk there at the bottom. And then we have all the different brands. A few I don't see right now is flax milk. Oh, there's the flax milk here at the top. And rice milk. And then I'm sure there's many more. Oh, there we go. Coconut milk. So once you find that right milk that you like over here and tastes good, You can live a cruelty, compassionate, free life. It's up to you. So, Jello, Kool-Aid Jellos and puddings, delicious, right? Is there any cruelty in these products? Yes, believe it or not. So when we go into this store and pay for dairy, the animals that are killed, they chop up their bones and mix them into products like this, including candy. Cruelty products, keep away from them.